Hiya. Oh, let me twist that. Sorry, look. It won't bother me the whole video. I don't know if you're like me, but I'll keep staring at the whole time. And it's more, but I'll just leave one for now. So, hello. I was up doing some like late night. It's like 3 a.m. I was up doing some late night writing and reading. And for the longest time, I have been kind of pulled toward like making my own like tarot card reading videos and spiritual guidance videos, and I just kind of been putting it off. Like I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. But tonight, like the energy collectively that I felt from the collective consciousness was like, make a video right now. Because normally when I have these feelings or I'm channeling this energy, I just kind of talk to myself. And I mean, I know that there are people listening, beings listening. So I kind of used it like, if you ever seen Supernatural, it's something called angel radio. So I just used to talk everything out with like angel radio. I know that someone's receiving the energy, the guidance, the advice. And in return, I'm speaking to myself, going through things that I'm going through and giving myself deeper understanding. So it always worked for me. I'm talking so low because my mom and my son are asleep. And I don't want them to be like, what are you doing? So, yeah, but like tonight, it was like, I was maybe like 2.5% into the talk. Like I know it's so much more that they want me to say. I was like 2.5% into the talk, and record it came up one time. Record it came up 2 times. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna stop ignoring it and just record it. It's for somebody. It's for us. It's for you. It's for me. You know. So I'm gonna pour me a little glass of wine. Have me a herbal dose. And we're gonna get through this. We're gonna talk this out. I looked up at 222, so that's cool. So, to start from earlier, what I was feeling, what I was getting, was that someone who has crossed over your ancestor, it could be recent, it could be fucking 3 months ago, which is still recent. It could be 2 years ago, it could be 200 fucking years ago, okay? But there is something you need to know from them. I have to tell you, and that's why I had to record it this time instead of doing angel radio. Like they said, they were adamant on freaking record this, man. So here we are. There is no masculine or feminine energy, because I don't want to say because that makes it sound like fact, and I always question people that say things as fact. You know what I mean? Even in the spiritual community, because again, we don't know shit. We don't know anything. All we can do is seek to understand. We don't know any fucking thing. So if anybody be like, yeah, I know about this, and then I went to college and I had this and that. There is no knowing. You can't know anything. We're in human vessels right now. You can't know anything down here on this plane, this 3D earth that we're doing. You can't know anything here. That's the point of being here. You can't know anything for certain. You can get a better understanding, a better grip of this. You know what I mean? But things are always evolving. Things are always changing. So there is no knowing for certain, because that's stone. So again, when I say because, don't take that as fact. Again, these are my words, and I have to choose them very carefully. So, and when you see me pause, that's the download in my brain, okay? Like, I'm asking my people, my ancestors, my spiritual guides, the ancient beings that love me and protect my bloodline for, I was going to say advice, but they said no. So I'm asking them for help, a better understanding of how to speak so that you can understand. We can understand, okay? I know. It's weird. I heard you. I said I know. Yeah. So, this energy that I'm getting, like when I was talking to myself, again, I was only 2.5 seconds into it. When I say talking to myself, I mean talking to you, I mean talking to us, but just in the mind. It's so heavy, like sorrowful, like regretful, so sad. Like I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I did. You and I know what I did to you. Other people may not see it that way because I painted a picture, and I'm saying I as in the energy I'm channeling, not me, princess, but I as in the energy I'm channeling. So follow. I created a narrative so what you look like the bad guy. Okay? I did that. I know I did that. I did that on purpose. I was in a place of power, a place of egoism, and I'm sorry. I really am. And like that, like the feel. If you could feel the feeling behind that, I'm sorry. Like it's so sad. Like it's so sad because in death, there's way more understanding than you being in this clay vessel, trying to be a god and trying to be strong and your star self, but you're trapped by this clay vessel that is blocking you. In death, there is so much more understanding. That's why I don't know if you guys ever heard about some of those people that have like near-death experiences, or they have a surgery and they do that thing where they kind of wake up, but they're not awake on the bed, but they're like awake in the mind and wandering around, and like they change their fucking lives. Because in death, there is so much more understanding because you have access to so much more. You're free from this confine, from this matrix, from this dimension. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting quotations around it because whatever you choose to call it, whatever your word for your understanding is, put it there. Or should I use parentheses? Whatever. Put the word there. Insert your word that helps you. Okay? So, like, with the understanding that this person got crossing over, and I'm seeing a door in my mind, it's so strange. I can't tell what color it is because, again, it's in a space. But I see the outline of a door and the light behind it. But the understanding that they gained on the other side, like I keep feeling the choked up feeling, like I want to cry because the pain, the anguish that they feel now that they know exactly who the fuck you are. They already knew who the fuck you were, which is why, again, most of them don't even know that they're operating for an entity trying to keep you in low vibrational spirits because you are the chosen, you are light, you are the light bringer. Okay? All they saw was, oh, this motherfucker doing this and that. Let me go say some shit and bring him down. Or, oh, this motherfucker think that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all they knew. Again, they operate from their own understanding. That's all they fucking knew. But crossing over and getting having access to so much more, their understanding has grown and they are fucking sorry. I looked up at 808. That's dope. They are sorry. I'm talking about like my chest, y'all. My chest. I want to cry. Like, I want to cry. That's the feeling that they feel. They're very sorry. They apologize. 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 Like, I want to write it. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. And they want me. They need me to make it clear to you. Like, I'm getting a little pain in the back of my head, like, from the force. Like, they need me to tell you. And you're going to watch this video. Like, I'm not, like, fucking internet famous or anything. But you're going to come across this video. You're going to watch it. And you'll know. It's the reason you clicked it. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason. The universe is not lazy. Period. There are no coincidences. Only synchronicities. So, I don't know if butterflies is relevant, but I just kept staring at my mama's little statue of butterfly. She loves butterflies. But I couldn't look away from it for a moment. So I don't know if I needed to say it out loud, so I will. But yeah. The energy is so sorrowful. Like, now that they know what they were being used for. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of these people that are in your life are real life agents. Like, they're planted there for a reason. They know their purpose. They know what they're supposed to do, which is to keep motherfuckers from listening to you, being around you, feeding you, any of that. Because, again, they know. Sometimes it are something like that. those Agent Smiths, if you will, that know exactly what the fuck they need to do and what their purpose is, and it's back 10 and basically just to keep your ass. You know what I'm saying? But no, no. I'm moving to the side because I don't want this to get taken down at all. And I prefer to smoke my tobacco out the pipe. I will smoke a cigarette, but I prefer the pipe. My granddaddy smoked out of pipes. I don't know. It's a thing. But anyway. Yeah, they're very sorry, man. And it's wild because you knew. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew. Like you knew, and that's what makes them more sad. Like I was about to cry again. I felt it. Like, and it's not my physical body wanting to cry. It's my spirit, my soul. Like I feel their energy, and you knew. Some things are hard to say, but you knew. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying. You knew, and they didn't know that you knew until they crossed over and got that understanding. You know what I mean? And you still went on not to let that harden you. Now, of course, you had a couple bumps and nicks here and there. I did too. We all have. Like, again, I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to me. I'm speaking to us, to we. The universe is a mirror. A very good friend tells me that all the time. The universe is a mirror. I am you. You are me. Do you understand? Things that trigger you on other people are things within yourself that you need to work on. That's what I've learned. People's reactions of you are only reflections of how they feel on themselves. So put that into your mindscape. When somebody annoy you, I don't like her. She just get on my nerves, and you don't know. You really don't know why. The motherfucker really ain't did nothing to you, and even if they did, still we don't hold grudges. That's what low vibrational beings, baby. We not holding grudges. So again, it's a trigger. A trigger is only if something can trigger you externally. Like follow me here. It's a whole bunch of different like yarn with the fucking push pins and the sticky notes. It's a lot. But you need to know this. And it's going to be long because it's so much. And again, that pressure in my head is like, tell them, tell them, tell them. Tell yourself, say it aloud, hear it. So, we get this bitch. Sorrowful energy, man. And I want to say it's somebody older than you. That's what I'm feeling. And for me, personally, I know it's my grandmother. Honestly, for me, I know it's my grandmother. I wore fishnets to her funeral as a statement. Again, because I knew. And I wanted to let her know that I knew. But I didn't know she didn't know. Again, until they cross over into this understanding, so they have access to what they're actually supposed to be on. I want to call it the soul supercomputer. If that's going to make sense. The soul supercomputer, the universe supercomputer, whatever word you want to put in there, energy supercomputer, whatever you want to put in there. But until they have access to this information on the other side, they have no idea. They just know that pushing you down makes them feel better. So, and there it was again, a wave of sorrowfulness. Like if they really wish they could express how sorry the fuck they are. And honestly, I accept my grandmother's apology. I accept her apology. Been have. Cause I don't know what the fuck she had to go through growing up. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck kind of ancestral trauma she was holding on to and see, ooh, I know my root chakra. I'm doing work here. I'm doing healing because I just felt my womb say boop, 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 boop. You feel me? Like in women, that's where we hold that shit in our uterus, bro. So I felt that shit say boop, 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 boop. Do a little twitchy, release. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. Baby, I'm letting that negativity go on the fuck up out of here. You came to the wrong hood, Jack. Hey, somebody, you can't stay here, buddy. So I appreciate that. That removal, that cleanse, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. I do. Because again, as we working together, I'm working on me, working on you, we working on us. We doing it, baby. I'm not perfect. I'm not some spiritual guru who's gonna shave her fucking head and tattoo her eyelids or something like that on some spirituality. Like, no, I'm an everyday person just like you. I just, if I'm just a little tapped in, that's all. And you can be too. We all are supposed to be this way. So this is why I'm here, to let you know that it's possible. I am a regular everyday Joe. And that itching feeling that you've been feeling like, ooh, I need to do some more research on woo. Do the research, bro. Do the research. You know the man on TikTok that be like, get up out the bed and do it, bitch. Get up out the bed and do it. Get up out the bed and do it, bitch. Get your motherfucking ass up and do some research. Set it aside some time. Because once you, babe, I promise you, hey, you feel much better. Everything. And again, ooh, there it is again. Release. Release. Get up out of here. Release. Get the fuck away. Release. But I'm goofy too, y'all. I'm really just your best friend. Your alcoholic best friend. Hello. My best friend Bree, she taught me that her mom used to say that. And I wonder, am I channeling her energy as well? Because I don't say hello, y'all. That's not my coin phrase. That's not my catchphrase. That's not my coin term, is what I meant to say. I don't say that. That's energy. That's energy. I was finna say that's interesting, but that's energy. What bro in the science book said, matter cannot be created or destroyed. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Just because you die here don't mean you're... Well, hello. To her mama. And I know she fought with me. She fought with me. Her mama fought with me. Because her mama chilling with me. And my energy with me vibing. That's what's up. I want to be like, toot toot. Like, I don't know if she know that handshake though, where they be like, boop, boop. But anyway, she knows that. She know I'm trying to dap up, basically. But yeah, that's what's up. That's cool. That's really interesting. And see, I smoke a cigarette too. But yeah. And I know y'all probably read the title like Cardless reading. Like, don't you need cards? Like, my ancestors didn't need no cards. We didn't need no tools, no magic wands. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to knock anybody else, because again, practice how you want to. All that matters is that you're practicing. But I'm tooting our horn, because again, that's another thing that society tell you that it's not true. Where they go, oh, be humble and then don't be boastful. Sure, but believe in yourself and pat your motherfuckers up on the back. Because in you doing this, your ancestors, you know what I'm saying, spirit guides, that's a lot of people that you're congratulating, a lot of things, a lot of beings, a lot of energy that you're saying thank you to, not just you. Okay? And they tell us that because if we're not grateful, and we don't say thank you to the universe, to the people that's watching over us, our ancestors, all of the ancient beings that love us and guide us, and we don't say thank you, that's like eating a Popeye's biscuit with no water, no juice, no milk. Follow me. And they go that poop, poop, poop again. Come on, then. Work with me. Heal with me. We doing this together. We're not alone. We're not. But let me say, still praying. It smells so good. But yeah, that energy is heavy, man. And I know I'm going off on a lot of different tangents here, but that's how energy is. Energy is like water. Like, if you ever been to the beach, or you know what I'm saying, been in the bathtub and made some waves, getting in that motherfucker, splashing around. That's energy. Like, it can't be confined to a certain space. I mean, you can do that, but as far as my natural go with the flow, be who I am, be love. It's just wild and wavy, wild and wavy. So when it come in, it come in. If it goes back out, it goes back out. If it come back in, it come back in. But again, I have to read it, and I have to speak it, I have to say it, acknowledge it, okay? To give the power, to give the energy. Because I am the vessel. I am the vessel. That makes me powerful. You don't know that? I put the restrictions on the energy within. And again, they give us a lot of restrictions that we self-impose on ourselves unknowingly. Don't forget that. But again, I am in control. And that's what you need to know. I as in me, as in you, as in we, us, we are in control. Again, when I speak, I almost asked my own wine, but we're in control. I'm just moving over here though. But yeah, man, we're in control. And see again the energy, like it's just a lot that I need to tell you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're with me. Might not wake everybody up, but it's gonna wake up somebody. Hello. There it is again. Should I call her? I'm gonna show her the video. I'm gonna send her the video. Because I want to end it and call her, but I will show her the video. And then we'll probably have a discussion on it. Because Bree, my dog, when it comes to stuff like this, bro, Bree, my dog. She my road dog. My mama, and really my little boy, he 4, but we be having some good conversations. But yeah, that's my tribunal. My counsel, if you will. But yeah. It's just interesting to I looked up at 2. But yeah, you guys, I'm doing it. I'm gonna jump head first and just do the dang on thing. How I learned to swim is how I learned to drive, literally. I just kept going until I didn't die when I was swimming. And I was like, okay, man, I can doggy paddle. Then I can learn to do this and I can do that. And I was like, yeah. Then I'm driving. I was like, shit, stay in the fucking lanes. Hold the wheel. It don't matter if you go slow. Fuck it. And now I'm going 90. Literally just got a speeding ticket for it. But hey, I'm driving. That's what matters. That is what's important. Hello. That might be my phrase now because she's a part of my energy. That's interesting. And I always say that too, like, nobody comes in my life without me leaving a mark on them, a print, a good vibe, energy reminder on them. So it's kind of the same way with people's energies that I read, like a little piece of them, a little happy part, a little thankfulness, you know what I'm saying, for getting this message out, for saying whatever is left behind as a thank you, as something to keep me strong, you know what I'm saying, and a strength reminder for other people. And I'm sure once you hear me say this, you're going to be like, whoa. But yeah, I had to record it tonight. It's so interesting. I had to record it tonight because I'm 26. This has been happening to me my entire life. And when I was on admin in 2015 to 2016, admin where I was in my room for 23 hours a day and I got let out for an hour to shower. I used to talk to myself out loud, and like the COs will come on the little speaker and be like, "Who you talking to? You in the toilet?" And I'd be like, "No, talking to myself." And they'd be like, "Oh, well, that's why you over here. Oh, time for your shower." And the door open. Slide. It's a sliding door. But I remember them days. It's wild. I never thought it would be this. Like, thinking back then, I never thought I'd be here. And that's that's a blessing in itself. I'm grateful for that. Like, I'm grateful. I made it to 26, y'all. I'm 26. You made it to how old are you? You made it. You have no idea how many things were against you making it to where you are right now. That's what is wild. That's why having anxiety, the depression, like you have to fight that shit, bro. You have to fight it. Like when them thoughts come in your mind, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Like you have to fight it. You have to be aggressive because your mental health is important. You are where you are now. And it's so much shit that didn't want you to get there. And you still fucking did it. Like, that's an accomplishment on its own. Like, high five me. Psh. Do you understand? You did it. We did it. Lo hicimos. We did it. But for real though, we did it. Like, we really did it. I love it. I do. I love you. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to us. Like, for real. These ashes, they just going where they want to go. And so should you. Excuse me. You should go where the fuck you want to go. Do what the fuck you want to do. Because you're in control. This is your reality. This is your perception of what's going on out here. So you are in control of it. So do it up, baby. Period. I'm really just gonna keep talking till I ain't got nothing to say. Till I ain't got nothing to talk about, I'm just keep going. Because it's just a lot in here. It's a lot to unpack. And it's just interesting. And they say it smells so good. It's just interesting that I had to record this one. But we'll see. And I know you needed to hear it. That person is sorry. They really are. They felt like, girl, if only they had access. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my age people and younger or whatever, really like 40 down, I would say. Not even, I'm not limiting it to an age group or nothing, because you guys could be any age. But we are rediscovering a lot more of who we are, where we come from, and what we should actually believe in and love and care for and things like that. Because we have the internet. Like, our grandparents didn't have the internet. Some of my parents didn't really have the freaking internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, great grandparents, great great grandparents, like, they didn't have the fucking internet. So a lot of the shit that we have access to that is helping us to have a better understanding of what we're doing here and what we are, they didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So they were stuck in a loop. I'm pretty sure the internet backfired on them anyway. They thought this was gonna be I'm not saying that it's not a super good way to control the masses, because it is. People be arguing on Facebook all the time, but it kind of backfired on them. You know what I'm saying? Like a yin yang. It's gonna be good for you, but it's gonna be good for them. That type. It's heard like a roar or something. It's interesting. But joke's on you, I guess. But I'm glad we have what we have, so I'm able to connect to you this way. For real. But yeah. This is your sign. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep trusting that the end process, the end game, the end goal is going to align with everything that you want and need. There is no either or. It's all, todas, everything. There is no either or. Where they be like, you have enough money to get what you need, but you don't have enough money to get what you want. You have money for both. I want to get in the gym and get a hot body, but I also just want to eat what the fuck I want. You can do both. I mean, besides meat, you know what I'm saying? Work on that, but you can do both. Everything is about balance. I feel like stretching right now, but everything is about balance. And you can do it. I believe in me, so I believe in you. I believe in us. We are one. We are one. And we are literally in this together. It's you and me. Together forever. Me and you will be together. You know? I don't own the rights to any of this music. Beat it up. But yeah. Okay, I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure that there's nothing else I need to say because I do have a lot of things to talk about. But I want to make sure that, you know, all my ducks are in order, in a row. Quack, quack. But this energy is definitely heavy. Like, that's why I had to sage a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So that I may know that I'm experiencing someone else's energy versus this being my energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you mm, ever just woke up in a bad mood, you know what I mean? Or your day was starting off fine, you was going through, and then all of a sudden you just kind of, you know what I mean? That's not your energy necessarily. You could be feeling someone's energy, taking in someone's energy, and their energy is poo poo. So they dump all the negativity on you, and then they're having a great day afterwards. You know what I mean? No. And no offense to any of the energies that I read for or anything like that, but baby, I'm not keeping your baggage. What? You ever seen The Grudge? And they had the girl mama taking out evil spirits and putting in the girl? Hell no. I'm not finna keep that shit, nigga. No, I'm not finna keep it. Nigga, whether you're white, black, green, orange, yellow, purple. I'm not finna motherfucking keep it, boy. Take it. This video ain't for kids any motherfucking way. 18 and up. 18 and up. Babe, work on that. And sometimes it's okay to close yourself off from other energies. Like what I like to do is envision myself in a glass box. Cold, thick, clean, edges very sharp. And I imagine people trying to take my energy, like I already feel it alleviating. But I imagine people trying to take my energy or transfer energy or any of that as these nasty, slimy tentacles slapping against the glass, but I ain't getting nothing but cold. You ain't getting nothing from me. That's it. Again, this is power. This right here, this little jiggly, juicy organ inside of this steel trap, bones, whatever, it's very important. Okay? And it's very effing powerful. Just that will save you from so much. Literally. But yeah, that's something I like to do. That's a practice I would like to pass on to you. Because I know, since we're connected, I'm you, you're me, we are us. I know that you be sucking in a lot of people's energy and be wondering why, dang, the fuck? Like, this person is cool. Like, every time I'm around them, like, oh, why I feel like, ugh. Start using this. You still hang out with them. I like people. I just don't want to deal with their spiritual shit. Because I'm a spiritual person. I'm a gateway, an opening, a portal, if you will. And just like you got to be careful with what you feed your physical body, you got to be careful with what you feed your spiritual body too. And that's the energies that you be around. Your mama, your daddy, cousin, aunties, uncles, homeboys, homegirls, your little yeah, little yeah. You feel me? Your little yeah. All that. Your little yeah folks, like, all of that is important. And that's somebody energy I know, one of my exes. He's be like, yeah, my little yeah. It's interesting. But yeah, you have to be careful with that. Because you can get sick. Being sick in the spiritual always manifests in the physical. Pimples, acne, coughing, mucus. All of it. That's why it's important to cleanse your physical body in order to heal spiritually too. It's vice versa. You could cleanse your spiritual to heal your physical. You know what I'm saying? It's interchangeable. That's why they be like the science of today and like the religion of today. Oh, they're supposed to be separate. Like, no, bro, they're the same. They literally prove each other. I'm just saying. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I've done the research on this and I see that they pretty much prove each other. I be jumping accents too sometimes. But y'all be on that too, so I ain't never win. Another thing I'm getting, you gotta get out of survival mode, man. Live. Live. The point where you are now, it might not be where you want to be or whatever, but that doesn't matter. Again, that is what brings the depression and anxiety, is where you be like, this isn't where I want to be, done that. Live here, because in the past, this is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be whatever, your own house, own car. These are just examples I'm throwing out. Own house, own car, nice job, pretty woman, pretty man. I don't know, whatever. These are just examples I'm giving. But back then, this is where you wanted to be, whether it's mentally, physically, or spiritually. This is where you want to be. You used to cry and weep to yourself in a corner in the dark, alone, to be here in the light right now. So don't worry about this and how you gonna do this and no. Trust. Okay? And I'm not saying don't be disciplined, don't have a routine, and don't wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, go work out, then go to work and say hello to the kids, kiss your mom good night. I'm not saying don't continue your routine or whatever, because again, that's good for you too. Structure, you feel me, is less likely for anything to sneak in. You ever heard the devil's playground is idle hands, or idle hands are the devil's playground? Whatever. The saying came from somewhere, because again, structure, do it, cool. Stick to something. Because again, cleanliness is next to godliness. That is real. Orderliness. That is real. In order to be divine, in order to be of light and all of that, you have to be strong. That means strong-minded, strong-willed. And the strongest people have routines. I'm just being honest. And I'm speaking to myself again. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to us. I'm talking to we. Like, I need to get my daily routine together. And I literally had just wrote this in my book. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Put some exclamation marks by it. But yeah. I love you. I want you to be safe and I want you to be smart. But I also want you to be authentic and I want you to be yourself. And I'm not saying the little personalities, little personas, that little acting, the little fun stuff that you do, because that's still you. You are a jack of many trades. You feel me? You're talented, multifaceted. Like, do that. But be yourself. Don't shrink yourself no more if you can help it. Don't shrink yourself. Because that personality that's coming through has been perfected over generations. Okay? Just to be in that vessel. Just to do what you're doing. So you dimming your light or pretending like you ain't this and then and there, or you don't really feel this type of way because you don't want to. No, you're basically spitting in the face of your ancestors. Like, they perfected this over generations so that you can be the one. You could be that dude, that guy. Okay, that nigga, whatever. I'ma say it. It's my word. I take it back. It's ours. You can be that boy. You feel me? Like, so do that. I'm telling you, fear isn't real. We make it up. We give it power. Oh, well, I don't want to jump off this bridge and bungee jump because I might the cord could snap, or I might hit the water and break a leg. If it happen, it happen. If you will it not to happen, it won't happen. If it happen, it happen. You'll bounce back. You'll be good. Learn to live with detachment also. Me to you, us, we. Learn to live with detachment. Because you're so attached to the idea that something bad is going to happen, you can't even enjoy that one fun time. So, detachment. And that's with anything. And I'm trying to practice that myself. For real. And that's what mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, auntie, children, boyfriend, fiance, wife, husband, girlfriend, detachment. Because when you're too attached to a certain outcome, a certain idea, the universe doing this thing is going to shatter you. You're going to be like, oh my God, I thought this was the one. Or, oh, I thought I could depend on him for this. Or, oh, I thought I was going to get this job. And it's just like, why? You know? The word of the day is detachment. Uh, uh. Yeah. 41:41 when I looked up at the little timer thing in my jig. And in my mind, I was like, I think that's all I gotta say. And I looked up 41:41. That's confirmation. But I did appreciate you coming in, chilling with me, vibing with me. I'm always sending you light and love to the collective. You can mind meld with me anytime you want. I'm here. As long as your positivity is up to par, your intentions are pure, and then vibrations is high. Because if not, you just don't get bounced off like rubber. I apologize. That's my folks looking out for me. So if you think, no. If you know, if no. If you feel, if you feel connected and tuned and like you in a good space, then come see me. Come visit. I don't mean physically. Please don't ring my fucking doorbell without permission because we carry guns around here. We got rings, cameras, security, like, the spotlight's gonna go on. You can be like, oh, I thought you said just come. No. In here. And I will try to help you as much as you can. I am going to be in. I was gonna say psychology attire, you know what I'm saying? The glasses, the notebook. How does that make you feel? But no, I'm gonna just like your best friend. I'm gonna like your homie, somebody you trust and love. Because if you trust me and the connection, you feel the bond, the love, the energy, it's much easier for your energy to flow to me if you trust me. So I'm gonna like your homeboy, your cousin, that girl you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna help you, and in turn, you will help me. That's how it's supposed to be. We all family. Yeah, I told you I was goofy. But yeah, I appreciate that little moment. Oh, that was all my cigarettes. I'm not gonna go out nowhere right now. I'll go get them in the morning. Okay. See, that's what I say. I say okay. Okay, cool. I properly cleansed myself. This was up. Gotta check to make sure you did it right. Right? And it is. So that's what's up. I'm actually happy about that. I'm like, where is it burning at this point? Thank you. Fo, fo, fo on the timer, baby. And you know what that means, honey. Protection, wealth, peace, love, God. But yeah, again, I'm grateful for all experiences. I'm grateful for all connections. I'm grateful that I even have the capabilities to even do this, to even talk to you, to even be here. I'm very grateful for that. And until we meet again, be well. And it's a command, be well. Doot. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I'm sure.